Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to be comparing the brand new auto rifle from Europa, the Arctic Haze, with last season's dominant auto rifle, the Gnawing Hunger. A lot of people are asking me which is better, which one do you prefer now, and so on and so forth. So I thought we'd do a little comparison video. And to make a slight change from my videos, we're actually getting quite deep into the numbers. Big shout out to the Massive Breakdown crew. I managed to find their spreadsheet on Reddit, and that provided me with the intel that I needed to give you guys a more in-depth comparison. So I'm going to bring up the spreadsheet now on your screen, and you can take a look at the Gnawing Hunger. So when we're looking at optimal time to kill for the Gnawing Hunger, you can see here that it's a 0.8 time to kill, and it requires 9 bullets in order to get the kill, with 8 of those being crits and 1 of them being a body shot. The body shot time to kill is 1.3 seconds, and it requires 14 body shots to kill. If we head on over to the hidden statistics on this weapon, you can see that it has an aim assist stat of 65, which is pretty high for this archetype, and it has a recoil direction of 54, which is very good. Anything at 5 or 0 is what you want, and this is basically 1 off 5, so it is very good in the hidden stats department. Now the Arctic Haze, you can see here, it's a 720 RPM auto rifle. I have an absolutely amazing roll. I did a video on this a couple of days ago. It has Killing Wind and Eye of the Storm, both really great perks. And as you can see, it has an optimal time to kill of 0.77 seconds. So it has a slightly better time to kill than the adaptive frames. However, it does take 1 more shot to kill, and it requires 1 more crit to kill. 9 crits and 1 body shot will net you a kill. However, one thing it does have a significant advantage over adaptive frames with is the body shot time to kill. Time to kill for 720s is 1.17. So that's actually really nice. Also in the aim assist department, it has an aim assist total of 75, which is really high. And the recoil direction, actually where this weapon is quite poor, it is at 42, meaning it kicks to the right quite a bit. And even if you were to have arrowhead break or counterbalance stock, you still wouldn't be able to get it at 5 or 0 or any closer to those numbers, meaning that you can't really do much about the recoil direction of the weapon. Now the other thing we tested out in private matches was where the range fall off started to happen for these weapons. Now with the Arctic Haze, the range fall off seemed to start happening at around 23 meters, and for the Gnawing Hunger, it seemed to be around 27 meters. I also tested it with Killing Wind, and with Killing Wind, the range fall off seems to start at around 27 meters. So basically, if you have Killing Wind procced on the 720 Arctic Haze, it will then have a range fall off similar to the adaptives like the Gnawing Hunger. So you can see Gnawing Hunger has the advantage in range and stability, and of course it comes with a very lethal and potent perk in Kill Clip, which effectively lowers the TTK significantly and gives it more range. So far when you're stacking all of these things up, the Gnawing Hunger definitely seems to be the better weapon. So what I did then was go into a game of Rumble, the first one using Gnawing Hunger and the second one using Arctic Haze, right after doing this testing, just to try and give myself something of a final verdict, obviously with the evidence that I gather in these Rumble games. And I've got to say it straight away, even after Gnawing Hunger got nerfed, this is the first time I'm using it since it got nerfed this season. You can just immediately, it's just such a strong gun. It's the hidden base stats, it's the base stats themselves, high range, high stability, great handling, great perks, tap the trigger, arguably the best perk you can get on an auto rifle, probably followed by Kill Clip, which is just absolutely insane. It just makes this gun so powerful and incredibly punishing for the second player that challenges you. So I kill someone and get Kill Clip, this guy does not stand a chance. Like, he is getting melted. I fail to see how this is really that much weaker than it was before, but it has obviously been nerfed quite a little bit, and in tight engagements you will notice that, and you will get outgunned by hand cannons if you do not hit all your shots, which I think is how auto rifles should work. With them being easier to use than hand cannons, you should have to be more accurate overall with your bullets and not get loads of body shots and be rewarded with a fast time to kill. And I think that was the problem with this weapon in season 10. And of course now it's obviously a little bit different with it being brought back in line somewhat. But yeah, this is my first time using the gun since it got nerfed, and it's just insanely strong still. And honestly, I think Arctic Haze is a cooler weapon. It looks better, it sounds better, it feels better in a lot of ways, but Is it really better than this? I don't know. I would love to use an Arctic Wind with tap the trigger and kill clip, and maybe then we could have a fair, a fair answer to that question. Right now though, I am leaning heavily in favor of the Gnawing Hunger being better than the Arctic Haze, unfortunately. But we will see. We're still going to give Arctic Haze a chance after this. We only need one more kill, and it's all over. We're going to do a little wall jump and a little dash. That guy lost me. Doesn't know where I've gone. Going to come back in here and probably just clean this up. Slide into those crystals and get an easy kill, and a little follow-up kill to boot. The Gnawing Hunger, as good as ever is my opinion. In fact, maybe it's never been better. Now we are in a game using the Arctic Haze, and yeah, let's see how we do here. We are of course using the Slug Shotty, the Raid Slug Shotty, and you can see this thing melts. Obviously without kill clip involved, it does have the superior time to kill, but I will say this thing has a lot more recoil. It kicks hard. It kicks hard to the right, and you really have to fight that recoil in order to do well with it. But there are a few little caveats to this as well. One thing I would say is that the high aim assist value on the weapon gives it the sort of feeling like it has a built-in Zen moment. Like once I start hitting a couple of crits, the rest of those crits seem to just follow seamlessly. Obviously it's not the same as the Gnawing Hunger with tap the trigger. Tap the trigger Gnawing Hunger is just so sticky. It's probably the stickiest auto rifle I've ever used. It's like it's impossible to miss with that Gnawing Hunger. But with this thing, if you're not managing the recoil and your initial burst of accuracy is not accurate, then you can get punished badly. That time to kill is very, very good, but it requires hitting 9 out of 10 shots as a crit. And like I said, with all this recoil, that's not going to be easy for your average player. The Gnawing Hunger, on the other hand, will be very easy for your average player. Another thing I would say that's in favor of the Arctic Haze would be the sight. The sight is very, very crispy, very, very clean sight, and adds perhaps a little bit more range than the Gnawing Hunger sight does. The other thing I would put in Arctic Haze's favor would probably be the in-air accuracy. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but this thing seems to have near perfect in-air accuracy with an Icarus grip. Gnawing Hunger is decent in the air, but sometimes you will have issues with accuracy in the air. I have no such issues with the Arctic Haze. It just seems to always land, and it combines very well with the Glacier Grenade jump and stuff like that. So yeah, the Arctic Haze definitely has some pros over the Gnawing Hunger, but overall package, ease of use, usability, lethality with kill clip, I think Gnawing Hunger does still have the edge. But of course the Arctic Haze is new. If you're like me and you use Gnawing Hunger a ton, you're probably bored of it and you want to try something else, well, why not mix it up with a different archetype altogether using these rapid fire frames. The satisfaction factor with this weapon is off the charts. I very, very much enjoy using it. You can see that kind of range. It's not, it's not shining there, but you can see we've got nice little wearing out medals here in Rumble, which you don't see too often. And yeah, man, pretty damn solid. Oh, I'm choking now though. I'm choking. Yep, the We Ran curse is still in full effect, boys. It never went anywhere. It never left. But yeah, man, I want to know what you guys think. I provided you with the detailed statistical information, the range drop-offs, and now we've got a little bit of gameplay to finish off the video. What do you guys think? Is Gnawing Hunger still king of auto rifles, or is Arctic Haze the new king in town? Let me know in the comment section, guys, and as always, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.